NFL football.
Yeah. So we'll talk a little bit about this shooting in Kansas City. And Lee, I like the fact that you're covering this not just from a sports angle, but from a general news angle as well.
Yeah. Did we get a few responses about my commentary about guns?
Oh my God. I mean, people, you know how the divisive topics are. The people are for you, for against you, especially with guns.
This is the latest. The police are still holding the two, we believe, 15-year-olds in custody. They've had a number of charges already filed. The prosecuting attorney has gone to the courts. They want these two teenagers tried as adults because they want to charge them with first-degree felony murder and 29 counts of felony assault. The response has just been outpouring towards the victims, the families of the victims. The Chiefs have created a GoFundMe account to raise money for the victims' families. Taylor Swift, of course, donated $100,000 immediately for the family of the woman who was killed. We still have not heard the end, and maybe this story is going to break in the next 24 to 48 hours about can they be tried as adults because of what they did. I mean, I don't know many 15-year-olds walking around with AR-15s, but that's what they found. And will it be first-degree murder charges? And then this case will move on. So we got to wait for the prosecuting attorney to come to a definition as to what these kids did, the rationale behind it, and how should they be tried in court. John?
So they need to come down hard on these kids. And it sucks. I mean, do we want to try them as adults or not? That's always tricky, right? I mean, they're only 15 years old, but they definitely need to be held accountable for what they did, especially if there are eyewitnesses and everything else that's there. You know, the whole topic of guns is just so complicated. There's so many dimensions to the problem. You know, how do you punish the ones that cause the problem? Does gun control work? Does that solve a problem? Do people get guns illegally, even if there is gun control? I mean, we can go on debating all these issues. Kansas City officials need to take this very seriously and punish those that cause this problem. But more than that, it's more than just the law. I think as society, we have to kind of address the gun problem, because it's not just a legal matter, it's a cultural matter.
Should not be a political matter.
Well, but politicians are the ones that make the rules. But in the end, we can address the people that shot in Kansas City. We can look at every individual mass shooting and was this legal? Did they get the guns legally? Is this mental health? But in the end, we have to have a conversation about what is the rightful place of guns in our society? And is America different now in 2024 than we were in the Wild West times, than we were at the American Revolutionary times? And then what's the right way to integrate guns in society?
Country is on fire, and politically nothing gets accomplished in Washington, D.C.
Nothing. No, yeah, we're right.
Be it guns, be it the border. Everything has to be politicized at the cost of innocent victims.
But that's the way the politicians want it. Because now,
well, that's the way one party wants it.
Well, yeah, but there's division on a lot of these issues. It's a divide and conquer mentality where if they can have these unsolved issues, then they have things to campaign on. They have things to fundraise on, whether it's guns or border or war on terror. They like the divisiveness because then it creates us against them, Yankees, Red Sox rivalries, amongst these two different teams in politics. And then we as citizens, we don't get the solutions that we believe we deserve.
It's awful. I'm sorry. Our country is awful. Our world is on fire at the same time. You don't want me to do another thing on guns. No.
Bring it on, baby. Come on.
Okay, we go from that NFL story. College football